Coweta County is home to some absolutely gorgeous neighborhoods, but there may be one that stands head and shoulders above the rest. Today we're driving through that neighborhood. Welcome back to another edition of Tours and Scores. If you're familiar with Coweta County, I'd be interested to know the neighborhood names that came to your head after that intro, but the neighborhood I'm talking about is none other than Arbor Springs. Arbor Springs is a community that will simply take your breath away. It is a giant neighborhood with giant houses, a neighborhood that is still being developed to this day. It's also home to a golf course called Coweta Club, which we're going to talk about in this video. Let's go ahead and hop in the car and check out Arbor Springs. Alright, so here we are at the main entrance of Arbor Springs, but before we go into the real neighborhood, let's check out the gardens at Arbor Springs. This is a new development in the neighborhood right at the front, and it is quite amazing. So the gardens is a 55 plus community consisting of European courtyard cottages that are truly stunning. There's 71 home sites in the gardens that are all thoughtfully made with classic yet modern and standard finishes, all with perfectly unique indoor and outdoor spaces for entertaining. There's 7 different plans to choose from in this community, from 2-bed, 2.5 bath plans to 4-bed, 4.5 bath plans. And with the gardens being at the front of the neighborhood, this puts you basically in walking distance to the grocery store and a bunch of new places coming soon at the front of the neighborhood. Alright folks, this is unfortunately the only part of this video where I will not have amazing things to say. Here we are at Coweta Club, the golf course that Arbor Springs is centered around. At the surface level, Coweta Club has the potential to be a fantastic golf course, but it's simply not maintained well enough. In the early 2000s and 2010s, this course was getting a lot of attention due to its unique and difficult layout and versatility, as it's almost 7,100 yards from the tips and 5,000 from the 4 tees. Unfortunately, that attention must have gone elsewhere now because the course is just not in great shape. The good news is the most you'll pay out here, even on the weekends, is $50, and that includes a cart, but just don't go into it expecting to play a world-class golf course. And now it's time to get into the part of Arbor Springs that's going to completely redeem the score despite the poor golf, and that is the beautiful real estate. Arbor Springs is a 1,500 acre development with homes that are nestled on 1 to 3 acre lots. The diversity in this neighborhood is just fantastic. In Arbor Springs, you can bring in a professional builder of your choice or work with one of the many custom builders who are already working in Arbor Springs. Of course, there are architectural standards, but due to the fact that you can bring your own builder, there are so many beautiful and so many different homes in this neighborhood. The amenities of this neighborhood include an 18-hole golf course, which we just looked at, a residence clubhouse, lakes, sidewalks, nature trails, tennis courts, and a lakeside swimming pool, which we are at right now. It's the perfect place to come play some tennis, maybe play some pickleball, bring the kids, have them go down to the pool, maybe even bring a fishing rod so you can try to catch some largemouth bass, or just relax and catch some sun by the water. Let's go ahead and get back to the houses though, and let's talk about the location of Arbor Springs. This community is situated literally about 1 minute or 1 mile away from exit 51 on I-85, so you can get to the airport or get to Atlanta in less than 30 minutes. Same thing goes if you want to go south. Just hop on the interstate, you'll be in Newnan in about 5 minutes. As we mentioned earlier, there's a brand new Publix and a lot of shops going in at the front of the community, so this neighborhood is just about as good as it gets when it comes to location. Residents of Arbor Springs will attend, of course, Arbor Springs Elementary, Madras Middle School, and Northgate High School in Coweta County, which is actually 2 of the 3 schools that I went to, so do with that what you will. So once again, Arbor Springs is a development of over 1,500 acres, and towards the back of the neighborhood, we're just now starting to see some development, so you have a really large variety of new construction as well. Arbor Springs is probably my toughest community to score yet, because even though the golf is just really poor, the real estate in this neighborhood absolutely makes up for it. I think we're going to settle at a 9.4, our new high score for Arbor Springs. So as you all have seen, Arbor Springs is an incredible neighborhood. Coweta Club, maybe not so much. But due to the sheer beauty of the community itself, it's enough to outweigh the poor golf. This is a neighborhood that anybody would love to live in. And if you are somebody who's looking to move to Arbor Springs or into the Coweta Fayette area, please do give me a shout. Otherwise, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.